Raise your hand up if you thought that Hazel E and Blueface's relationship was going to see the new year. Nobody? That's what I thought. And not only did their relationship end as fast as it began, both of them are out here cursing each other out. Word on the street, though, is that Hazel might have taken things a little too far by bringing Junior into the mix. It is alleged that she is out here exposing him and all his health conditions. Let's get into this. Ever since Blueface got out of jail, he has been running through ladies like a train, picking them up and dropping them off just as fast. Before he got out, he was announced to be dating a young lady by the name Angela. But somehow, things went south and they were broken up before he could even bathe in the freedom of his release. The reason for the breakup was never truly specified, save for this post that Blueface made where he wrote, "I got out thinking I had a girlfriend, Angela locked in, but I guess nothing is ever really locked in, so now I'm back on the prowl for something serious. Both of my baby mamas left me in prison, stranded for dead. If I wasn't out today, they'd still be blanking off. They will never get the chance to do that again. Don't let them run you off, ladies." So that was Blueface basically telling the ladies that he is back on the streets, single and ready to mingle, and that they should not be scared to shoot their shots at him if interested, because he is done with Angela, Jaden, and Krishan for good. In another long rant, Blue went on to talk about how Jaden betrayed him with money. According to him, she did not put a cent on his books, and there was this one time when he needed about $50 to get a candy bag. So he called Jaden for it, and she straight up told him that she needed the money for gas. He continued to say that Krishan, on the other hand, came through for him a couple times, but after the first 8 months, she bailed out on him. Hence the reason why he has some respect for her, but he is not going to be getting back together with her either. So after breaking things off with Angela, he got with Hazel. Apparently both of them have been casually talking since 2018, but the timing was never right. News of them being officially together kicked off when they were seen cozying up to each other at a party in a popular celebrity spot called Meme House. Afterwards, they publicly announced that they were together. Hazel was featured in Blue's music video and the numbers blew up so fast, only for Blue to get on the show 20 vs 1, which is basically a YouTube show where one man or woman has to swipe through 20 ladies or men, vice versa. Y'all get the gist. Hazel apparently saw that as disrespectful, given that Blue was publicly committed to her at the time, so she quietly broke things off. Blueface, however, took to the internet to make a mess of the situation by calling Hazel an old hag. This came after he was seen posted up with a new girl who goes by the name Akira Williams.
I'm officially letting Hazel go from the roster. Hazel E, you are too old to be acting this young. We're done. Dead on it. We're done. I'd rather be with a young bitch, if you feel me? Dead on it.
Of course, Hazel did not sit out the drama. She returned fire for fire at Blueface, mentioning that she did not deserve the disrespect, courtesy of what she's done for him. According to her, being in his music video was what made it blow up. Hazel also went ahead and came for the new girl that Blueface has been posted up with, Akira, talking about how the lady in question is trailer park trash and that she stopped too low to be with Blueface. She also went ahead to mention that she did Blueface a solid by making sure that he stayed out of jail. Apparently, his probation officers came for a check, and Hazel helped him get out of some trouble that could have put him right back in jail.
I don't understand why the you think you can be done with me. I'm done with you. You over here being disrespectful as kissing trailer park trash all in the lips, taking it, eating, sucking crab legs together. I'm too old. You're a convicted felon. Let's start there. I went below to with you. We can put out the receipts. You bought me flights before. You've given me money before. You just sent me 5 bands the other day telling me to stay down so I can put up with your That's not enough. It's really not enough, honey.
Now, Akira also had a few choice words for Hazel. Again, coming at her for her age, talking about how she is older than her mother, and also calling her a hypocrite. According to Akira, Hazel met her in person and complimented her looks, and now that Blueface chose her over Hazel, she switched up and started calling her trailer park trash, a title she surprisingly owned up to.
I mean, yeah, I used to visit my daddy, and he lived in the trailer, but I used to go back to the trenches. But nothing wrong with that, because you know why? I took myself out of my element. So, listen, I'm going to need you to sit down and shut the fuck up, because you ugly as a mother. You the same hoe that met me and told me how beautiful I was, and you ain't getting out one compliment out of me. That can't even move, bitch. Let alone that ass wasn't even moving for my goddamn man's bitch. You're too busy trying to make your ex-husband mad. And that's where you need to stop at, because you're humiliating yourself. You literally older than my mama. And bitch, you ain't daughter than me, ho.
At this point, Carissa also inserted herself into the drama. As expected, she has not been too happy with the way Blueface has been running through these ladies like a train. According to her, his house done turned into a homeless shelter, courtesy of all the OnlyFans models that sleep over there. As for Akira, Carissa did not skip the opportunity to diss her as well, saying that she hopes that she can get a job at Walmart and stop depending on Blueface for a bag.
I don't like women that get, and I'm not saying I don't like her, but I don't like women that just get around a man and get comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True.
And my girls, they don't get comfortable. I ain't never seen, you know what I'm saying, Callie or Jaden get comfortable. But hopefully, you know, she gets this message and then, you know, we see her at Walmart or something.
At the moment, Hazel E and Carissa are also going at it. According to Hazel, Carissa begged her to plan Blueface's homecoming party, basically trying to chase clout off of her.
No, now I ain't gotta respect you no more, you know what I'm saying? You wanna get in the ring with me? Baby, you ain't got no room to talk. You should really stay out of this conversation, because from you having me fake unfollow you so you could do your TMZ thing, and then recording me on the phone call in the car so you could have this whole little storyline and all that, and then probably to unfollow you. The only reason why I had to call TMZ that day is so that your son could put you in your place, because we know that he frequently does that, because really can't stand you, you know? Yeah, he asked me to help you with the party because you didn't have a venue, you didn't have anything set up. In the meme house meeting, he told you literally, like, why don't you got it figured out, Mom? You're the only one making money. You don't recall that? I do.
Now, Carissa, on the other hand, is denying these claims, saying that she already had a venue planned out and that Hazel basically only helped out as a middleman.
I don't know who that lady is that John had brought on the scene for them 15 minutes of fame, but talking about that if it was her party and she was getting the party ready and I didn't have no venue and the people was doing it for her, the people was not doing a motherfucking thing for you.
No.
And this is how you know they wasn't doing nothing for you, because they didn't stream your shit. They didn't ask you to stream. They didn't ask you to put no camera on you. They didn't ask you to talk on that camera. They didn't ask you to do
no.
You was the middleman who introduced him to somebody else that was looking for him. Thank you. We appreciate that.
This beef is still ongoing right now, so we'll give you guys an update on that as soon as it comes to a conclusion. At the moment, rumor has it that Hazel wants to deal out a large blow to Blueface, and nothing is a softer spot for him than Junior. Word on the street is Hazel has some tea on not only the way that Blueface feels about him being his son, but also on more deeply rooted health issues that he is facing, allegedly possible fatal ones. Right now, we are waiting for the latest update on this, but for now, here is what a couple of people have to say about this situation. This person said, "She definitely too old, and he definitely smashed. Women can't take being rejected or dumped, LOL." Another person added, "Hazel, move along. You act like you never been dumped before. No public service announcement needed." And finally, "Girl, you too old for this back and forth on the internet. That's what happens when you chase clout." But we would like to know what you think about this. First of all, what do you think about the beef between Hazel and Akira? And secondly, do you think it's right for Hazel to act as an informant to the tabloids regarding Junior's condition, especially since Krishan has already removed herself from the circus? Let us know what you think down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and watch this next video cause it is just as messy.